Mercedes-Benz has promised to launch 12 new products in India in 2024. And while the new year was kicked off with the GLS facelift, the company has already launched 2 new products in January alone. The first one is the GLE 53 AMG, and now this, the GLA facelift. A refreshed exterior, an updated cabin, and some new tech. A lot of things to talk about today. So let's get started. However, before we go any further, do hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, do hit that bell notification as well, so you never miss out on an update from Car and Bike. The GLA has always been a handsome looking car. With these nice muscular lines on the hood, it always had that imposing look. But even with this 2024 update, the styling tweaks have been kept to a minimal, but they look nice, make it look much nicer. You still get that star stud pattern with the large 3-pointed star logo at the center. Looks very nice and classy, but the headlamp design has been updated. You get a new cluster look and with new LED DRL signature. Looks very nice, quite premium. Then you have an updated bumper with more body colored panels that give it a much more imposing look around the intakes. And then you have an updated bumper lip as well with some chrome elements that adds a touch of premiumness to the face.
There is no major change in the profile of the car except for the fact that now you get body colored wheel arches. This being the top spec AMG line trim, the car also comes with a set of new 19-inch AMG wheels. At the rear, the only addition is the refreshed LED tail lights, which now get new light signature.
Now the model with me today is the top of the line AMG line version of the GLA. And this one right here gets the AMG class interior. Looks very sporty and premium. You still get those all black treatment with Artico leathers for the seats with contrast red stitching on the door panels and the seats. Looks quite sporty. However, the dashboard gets some minor updates. The panel over here and the door panels get a carbon fiber treatment that adds another sporty touch to the look. However, you still get that same wide single screen setup with dual displays, one for the infotainment and one for the instrument cluster. This of course is touchscreen enabled, and this also has been updated with the latest generation of the MBUX infotainment system, which is why now you get wireless connectivity for both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There are some more tweaks to the software as well.
The updated infotainment system also offers features like voice assistant, digital key, and an integrated gaming console with some small games.
The center console has been updated. If you remember, earlier there used to be this trackpad over here, but now that has gone. You get a rubberized panel over here to keep your knickknacks, maybe the key fob, but along with it, the dynamic select toggle switch has been changed, and now you get a standard button over here, but you still get that roller for the volume controls. Then you have the park assist button right here. Of course, this can be opened, and this gives you access to the wireless phone charger along with Type-C USB ports, which is a fast charging of course and can be used for connecting the phone to the system. So yes, most of the bits remain similar, but one new update to the cabin is of course this new steering wheel. Yes, now you get an AMG style steering wheel which looks much more sportier. You still get those touch sensitive controls over here for controlling the infotainment as well as the instrument cluster. Now the GLA is a self-driving car, it's not a chauffeur-driven car by any standard, but yes, the rear seat experience is also quite nice. It is a nice cozy place, and of course the seats are quite comfortable. The under-thigh support is also pretty nice, and even with this set to my driving position, now I am 5 feet 9 inches tall, you get a scooped out seat at the back, so you have enough knee and leg room, so it is a comfortable space. Yes, it is not good enough for 3 passengers, 2 at the best and maybe a kid at this middle, but if 2 people are going to use it, it would have been nice to have a foldable armrest over here with some cup holders. That would have made the rear seat experience that much more nicer. You do get Type-C USB charging ports, 2 for that matter, over here to charge your devices. Another update that I would have wished for is maybe a sun blind over here. That would have been a nice addition. You do get vents, but you do not get controls for them. So that is another thing that I wish this update would have brought to the table. But yes, a pretty nice space overall. You have some nice storage area over here. You can put some paperwork, magazine over here, even your cell phone. So pretty decent space.
The wide dual pane glass roof with an electric sunroof continues to give the GLA that upmarket look. But in addition to that, now the SUV also gets the keyless go function along with an hands-free powered tailgate, both extremely useful. The GLA also has a few new safety features up its sleeve. Firstly, now you get 360-degree view cameras with blind spot alert function, quite useful. And then there is the adaptive high beam assist, which automatically switches from low to high beam depending on oncoming traffic. Other safety bits that continue to be on offer include 7 airbags, electronic stability program, active brake assist, run flat tires, ISOFIX, and a tire pressure monitoring system, among more.
Now the model I'm driving today is the GLA 220D 4MATIC, and it is powered by the same 2-liter diesel engine that came with the earlier model. And frankly, it is a very nice engine for this SUV. The power output and torque remains unchanged, and it continues to be mated with the same 8-speed dual clutch transmission as before that also does a fine job at sending power to all 4 wheels. Yes, as I mentioned before, this does get 4MATIC, and it is exclusive to this top of the line AMG line version of the GLA. Right off the bat, the GLA feels quick and fun to drive. The power delivery is nice and punchy, and the build-up happens in a linear manner. In fact, in sports mode, it feels punchier and a lot more agile.
The engine feels smooth and sustains power quite efficiently before peaking out at around 4000 RPM. However, the 220D 4MATIC's acceleration time has come down by 0.2 seconds, which means the 0 to 100 kmph sprint is now achieved in 7.5 seconds instead of 7.3 seconds.
There is a lot of torque on offer as well, 400 Newton meter to be precise, and a great deal of it is available from as low as 1600 RPM. So yes, this has a lot of grunt, and every time you even try to floor the accelerator, you get that instant rush with that satisfying pushback on the seat. And what makes this even better is that throaty exhaust sound that puts a smile on your face. As for how the GLA performs on the road, I have to say the suspension is set a bit on the stiffer side. Anything like a small undulation on the road at lower speeds, the GLA can handle that without any fuss. But anything bigger and the harshness and the jerks will seep into the cabin, and it is not pleasant. But you will have to remember that that has been done to achieve great handling, and boy, the GLA does that, and how. The GLA has great straight line stability, and even when you're taking a corner a bit too aggressively, it sticks to the road and imparts good amount of confidence. The steering too has a good heft to it, and the feedback is also nice. What this means is that you feel more connected to the car and the road.
The GLA continues to come with an off-road mode as well, along with comfort, eco and sports. It's exclusive to the 4MATIC version, and what this does is splits the power 50-50 between the front and rear wheels, so you get better traction on rough terrains.
In a nutshell then, with all these updates, the GLA certainly feels like a nice entry point into the luxury SUV space. It is compact, gets most of the features you would expect from a SUV in this class, and most importantly, it is extremely fun to drive. And with regards to pricing, I feel Mercedes has certainly hit the right spot. So if you are in the market for a compact luxury SUV, then you should definitely consider the new GLA facelift. So if you have any question or feedback for us, do put them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow enthusiasts. And for more such automotive content, keep following Car and Bike.